Hello, welcome to Information Desk, brought to you from the stable of Abili Integrated Services Limited. I'm Flora Duke, as always. You know what the series is all about? It's all about bringing you safety tips to keep you safe, secured, because we actually do care about you. That's why we bring you up to speed with safety tips to keep you safe. Today we'll be looking at fire. Now, according to World Health Organization, about 180,000 deaths that occurred annually is occasioned by fire. Now, these deaths would have been averted if the right safety measures and procedures and cautions are actually in place and taken into consideration by the victims. You may ask, what are these safety measures and what does it really entail? These are the best questions we'll be providing answers to. I have with me in the studio Mr. Martins Pramis, as the Senior HSC Manager at Abili Integrated Services Limited. Welcome to the show, Mr. Pramis.
Oh, thank you, Flora, and to the viewers, Sevi and Nadia.
Okay, let's talk about fire hazards. We're approaching the summer season. The weather is relatively hot during this period. When the issue of fire hazard is brought to the front burner, what should people bear in mind?
Fire is not something you toil with. Fire is something that ravages whatever it comes close to, and whatever it comes close to is as if it's something you can't have anymore. So it's not something you toil with. All you need to do is you avoid fire totally.
Okay, now talking about understanding fire hazards, let's talk about how it happens. What are the usual causes?
Yes, fire actually is made up of three components, and these components are source of heat, which is the ignition. It also has source of fuel, which is the body that supplies the burning, and oxygen. These three components put together, it can give off fire, and we see all of these components virtually everywhere. So all we try to do is try to put combustible materials that have those source of fuel, and that can emanate heat, away from where necessary. That's it.
Okay, now we're talking about safety. When there is a fire, should people be scared? What should be the first safety measure?
Where there is fire, it is advised that you leave whatever you do and then evacuate, exit the room wherever you are, you evacuate. You don't need to wait until anything else occurs. However, after evacuation, you can then report to possibly if it's in a corporate setting, report to the fire warders, safety warders, what have you, or any authority that can handle the situation. But the first step is you evacuate.
Interesting. Now, when you walk into organizations, you walk into a shopping mall, what you see is fire extinguisher, muster point. Does this combat fire to the barest minimum?
Oh, very well. Like I mentioned, that the components of fire are usually three components, and like that of the source of fuel, it could be in liquid form, it could be in solid form, and as such, it also determines the type of fire, that the fire has, and as such, there are fire extinguishers, that are also used to fight this type. Basically, we have about 5 types of fire. We have them in class A, B, C, D, E.
Five types of fire extinguisher.
No, we have 5 types of fire.
Okay.
So these classes of fire also has their means of their extinguishers type, that we can use to fight them.
What are these extinguishers?
For instance, we have the general type that is usually made up of solid materials. Okay, these solid materials, we can use the normal water, and water and detergents, kind of, and then we can quench or fight the fire. However, we also have another class that is usually made up of liquid, such as our gas, diesel, the local kerosene we use, and the rest. Okay, these ones now you can't actually use fire. All right, we normally use a type that befits it, such as the dry powdered extinguishers. And we also have another class that are usually made up of electrical appliances. All right, this too has its own type of extinguishers. Now, basically, where there is that of the fuel, diesel, and the rest, these liquid ones, sometimes we use a type of extinguisher that has foam. You know, to quell.
When you say foam, lather from soap or?
No. There's extinguisher that we call foam.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are the type of extinguishers that are used in fighting or curbing fire. Outburst in diesel, petrol. Kind of crude oil, kind of fire types.
Thank you so much, Mr. Martins Promise, a Senior HSE Officer at Ability Integrated Services Limited. Thank you for your time on the series today.
Thank you very much.
And this is where we'll cap it up on the program. I'm sure you've heard every dictate, every cautious sign you need to follow as we approach the summer season. What you do for us is subscribe to our videos so you get notification when we drop new video on safety. Now share and drop your comments. We hope to hear from you as it is an open stable for you. Many thanks for watching today. I remain Flora Duke, but for now, stay safe and stay secured. Bye.